Okay, and this first one, we can certainly be better at what we're doing. Okay, Coach Bernhard talked about when a guy's at X, okay, their D guys are high. We would like this guy to be a little bit more of a threat. Okay, we would ideally like this guy to be a little bit higher as a threat, and this guy needs to, okay, get out of the stands and get into play. Okay, and then the other thing too, and the questions were about the guy high here. Okay, we typically tell our guys we always want to step into the play. Okay, or so we're stepping into 13 or 12. We never want to back out to 13 or 12 or 15. Okay, so we're always attacking. So if this guy gets too low, now the skewer comes and he's got to back up. We would rather him be nice and high here, and he's stepping in. They're getting to the same spot. Okay, they're just stepping into things. Okay, so we end up throwing back. And again, right here, you can see the guys behind are kind of exchanging, so we're doing some different things. But they do a pretty good job of reorganizing. Okay, we get to the middle. The one spot that we really don't have is a back adjacent here. Okay, and his responsibility, he needs to get up. Typically, we talk about the more that he goes this way. Okay, so these guys are a little bit lost. We got 3 opposites. Okay. So that's where it just kind of gets a little bit, as you play in the gray, he really almost should flow up to the ref. This guy can almost be the back, okay? And then we're in good shape there. Again, we got 2 guys in the crease, okay? The one good thing as it develops here, and you can see right here, we are trying to talk to guys. You can see him kind of point there. A little bit of a nonverbal, just trying to get guys organized. So we got 2 guys on the crease. We really didn't want to in this situation, but we try to get organized. Again, this is where, notice this guy starts clearing through, but this guy doesn't really get influenced. So we talk about that. He sees the slide, so he's ready to bounce back out to be that front adjacent. And again, just trying to get balance there. We're dodging back to the pass, which we typically don't try to do. Okay, a little bit of a pick. And again, we got 2 guys on the crease. He's hanging out in the parking lot, okay? Eating some popcorn and drinking a soda. He needs to be involved in the play. Now, the one thing I will say, okay, and this could be a game decision, his guy is staying at X, so at least we're playing 5-on-5 above the goal. Okay, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But you can see here as this works, okay, we go left-handed and we're kind of getting out of that space, but we have front adjacent. He's starting to roll over, should be there faster. He needs to get up, he needs to get to the back pipe and be those two guys need to be the high and low opposites. Okay, a little bit of picking options. Okay, so right here, we got number 1, who was Rambo last year, and we just set a simple pick. We knew they were going to switch, so now we try to get a short stick on our best dodger. Bonus points if you know why I'm frustrated about this clip. Yeah, I'm right here. And he cuts it off. He's breaking out with his left hand. We stick to the inside. Okay? And we do that sometimes. We'll talk to guys, but even a Tewaaraton winner is stubborn and wants to keep his stick in his strong hand. Right? And we battle that all the time. So, I feel you guys. We go through the same stuff too. Okay? Certainly at a different level, but I feel you. He should have his stick in his right hand in this situation. Okay? So, basics. Okay, but you see we kind of get into an invert and we try to do it through the flow, but look how, again, you guys kind of pointed this out, look how we're so tight, we're not organized at all. Okay, so we didn't really adjust well to the situation, and now they basically have 3 guys, 4 guys that are inside 7 that could slide with really no consequence to the defense. Okay, so we try to make the defense pay for any decision they make. Any movement they make, we want to create consequence for them. Okay? In the Marine Corps, we called it the horns of the dilemma, right? Like, you have 2 bad options. Okay, that's what we're trying to do there. Again, a little pick. Okay, we carry up. We kind of, in this one, we're kind of flowing high and low. Do a pretty good job, right? Ideally, this guy would be a little bit more in the play. We'd be a little bit lower for our spacing, but we're doing a pretty good job here, okay? And you can see this cut, to counter Coach Bernhardt's point, if this guy is helping, you can see this cut. He's not open because there's a guy on his back, but he opens up his teammate for a great skip, okay? Really good job with his hands. He catches it back. He's loaded. Quick pass, okay, to a skip there. That was a big play for us last year. Clear through stuff. Okay, this is actually, I think, on the first dodge, you're going to see how it's not great. Okay, so we're stepping out. We're in the way. This guy can help down. Okay, they don't really need to slide there because we're in the way. They do slide. They don't really need to. Okay, on the next one, he's dodging opposite. Great balance in terms of the dodging. We clear through, clear that guy from space, and we're able to score there. Okay, so again, just kind of making sure this guy takes 2 of those false steps. That's all we need to get goals there. 2 more quick clips. Pretty good job in terms of spacing. Okay. We could potentially just move away a little bit more here. Okay, but he's doing a pretty good job. We would potentially, the more he gets higher, the more he's got to push the X. Okay, but we're just clearing that space for a dodger. And then this last clip is just kind of a flow. So again, we work on our principles and our rules, but sometimes our guys, we just say, hey, based on that, you guys play with what matchups are there or the flow. We dodge a slide. Okay, sometimes we'll do that if they slide real fast. We would like that guy to clear through, okay, or at least get away to clear space. Good job. We're at least moving and occupying a guy on the crease. We finally do clear through, which opens up that space. Again, this is where, okay, he is above the goal. We should be that low opposite. He should be that high opposite, okay? And right now, well, really it's hard for him. He's almost the low opposite and the backup because we got 2 guys on the crease. But he needs to be a threat and not let that guy just slide without consequence there. Okay, luckily he doesn't come into play.